What up, TikTok? Y'all, Offset didn't set up here and text message some girl to set up to, no, not just set up, to murk Stefon Diggs. Now, this is the biggest sucker stroke I have ever seen from a man. You mean to tell me you're texting another woman to help you set up another man to get murked?
Okay, listen up. Earlier today, rumors started flying that Offset and Stefon Diggs got into it outside a Miami strip club called Booby Trap. Before we get too deep, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Now let's break this all down because it's getting wild. So, Goat Alexis supposedly posted a clip showing Cardi B and Stefon Diggs at Booby Trap. Then Offset pulled up and word is Stefon's crew tried to block him off with security. Like, really? Come on! Security didn't even bother stopping Offset. They let him right in. Now, from what people are saying, there might have been a quick scuffle once Offset stepped inside, but nothing major came from it. Everyone online was scrambling to figure out what really went down. But then Cardi B decided to step in and clear the air. She said, "Not true at all." She completely shut down the rumor that anything happened between Offset and Stefon.
Offset trying to set up Stefon Diggs. Lock him up. Lock him up. So if y'all ain't heard, Offset has tried to set up Stefon Diggs. He basically got put on blast by IG model. She basically told everybody, like, he trying to set up Stefon. Now, y'all know that Cardi been saying for the longest, like, she don't feel safe. He's been harassing her. Not only has he been harassing her, he's clearly harassing Stefon, too. Like, Offset is every bit.
But here's where it gets interesting. There's actual video proof of Cardi B at that strip club, but not a single sign of Stefon Diggs anywhere. So, from what we can see, it looks like Stefon wasn't even there to have any type of scuffle with Offset. Still, if the rumor was true, maybe something went down before Stefon even made it inside, and he just decided to dip afterward. Honestly, though, it's hard to believe Stefon would leave that quick, especially since he was supposedly there to celebrate his own birthday with Cardi. That man doesn't seem like the type to walk out on a good night, especially not at Booby Trap. And let's not forget, Cardi B was in Miami because they were celebrating Stefon's birthday. The night before, they even had a private dinner for him. That's why it's strange that he wasn't spotted at the club considering the whole trip was for his birthday. Now, here's where things get messier. Goat Alexis has been a major thorn in Cardi B's side. She rides for Offset all day and has a history of stirring up drama. She's the one who first spilled the tea that Cardi was pregnant. That was her. And not just that, she also claimed that Ari Fletcher was messing around with Offset. So yeah, she's been deep in their business, dropping one messy story after another. Cardi and Alexis don't rock with each other at all now. And honestly, it's mostly Cardi who can't stand her, which makes sense. But what's wild is that these two used to be cool once upon a time. Do you think something really went down between Offset and Stefon Diggs? Because honestly, Offset has been showing a wild pattern lately, like he's got some built-up tension towards Stefon. A couple weeks ago, I covered a story where Offset allegedly got exposed by one of his side chicks for trying to set Stefon Diggs up. That's right, set him up. Now, at first, people were confused about why Offset would even want to do something like that. Some thought it had to do with Stefon and Cardi B, maybe something messy like cheating rumors. But once those text messages came out, things started looking darker. The girl showed texts where Offset was allegedly threatening her too, apparently because she didn't go through with the plan the way he wanted. So boom. Just like that, she became his new enemy. But here's where it gets even crazier.
Of corny. I don't think there's any corn left on the motherfucking cob. This man needs to be locked up. And I seen a girl on TikTok say, Cardi, don't divorce Offset. She said something like, get a conservatorship. Somebody tell me in the comments if that's right. And basically say that this man is not acting in his right mind. Offset is basically showing us what it's like when you realize you the one who fucked up and you're never getting your girl back. Like your girl is gone forever and he can't take that. And I really do fear for Cardi B life and her man.
Offset allegedly had another girlfriend pull up on that same girl to fight her. And yep, you guessed it, she got beat up. Now everybody knows. If you're gonna send someone to handle your business, you better make sure that person can actually fight. But in this case, it was a total disaster. The girl who got jumped turned around and clowned them online. She posted a pic of her own weave on the floor like it was trash ready to be swept up. Then she dropped screenshots of their DMs too. The messages were messy. One said, "Imagine jumping me over some D, so ratchet. Shark's classy girl." Then the other girl hit back in the inbox saying, "B, when I see you," and she replied, "Are we gonna kiss?" The girl shot back, "I'm gonna mess you up so bad you won't be recognizable." And she answered, "I'll probably be okay." And guess what? She was. She even posted later like, "Guys, do I still look recognizable?" Talk about petty. The whole situation was just embarrassing. For Offset and for that other girlfriend too. Later, the girl who got beat up tried to save face with a video saying she's fine, her weave's fine, everything's fine. But let's be real, she still took that L because the #1 rule is simple. If you pull up, you better win. Then just days after all that drama, rumors start spreading about Offset pulling up on Stefon Diggs too. It's almost like a repeat pattern. Offset moving like he's ready to settle things in person. Now here's where things start heating up even more. After the rumors of that so-called fight at Booby Trap, people online started connecting the dots. Like, maybe this wasn't some random moment of tension. Some fans think Offset's been salty towards Stefon Diggs for a minute, especially with all those whispers that Stefon was getting a little too close to Cardi B. A few shady posts started floating around too. Someone even claimed they saw Offset's car circling the strip club before he went in, like he was on a mission. Others said Stefon had already left before things got real, which might explain why there's no footage of him inside. Still, it's weird timing, right? Especially since the whole trip was supposed to be a chill birthday celebration for Stefon. And get this. After Cardi denied the whole situation, she went on social media acting totally unbothered, posting clips from the club like nothing happened. But fans weren't buying it. Comment sections were full of people saying things like, "Something's off about this," and Cardi always clears things up too fast when she's hiding something. You could feel the tension through every post. Meanwhile, Goat Alexis was stirring the pot again. She started reposting old clips and throwing sneaky shade, writing things like, "Some people can't stand when the truth's about to drop," clearly hinting at Cardi and Offset. She even liked a comment that said, "Offset's jealous because Stefon been in the picture too long." So yeah, she's definitely enjoying this mess. What's wild is that Offset hasn't said a single word about it. No tweets, no lives, nothing. And when Offset stays silent, it usually means something's definitely up. People close to him are saying he's been in his feelings lately, feeling like Cardi's loyalty ain't the same as before. Whether that's true or not, it's clear this drama is far from over. So fast forward a bit and things just kept getting crazier. A few days after that Miami drama, fans noticed that Offset suddenly unfollowed both Cardi B and Stefon Diggs on Instagram. That move alone had everyone's jaw on the floor. People started asking, what's really going on behind the scenes? Because Offset doesn't do anything by accident. He knows exactly what message that sends. Right after that, Cardi started posting these mysterious quotes on her story. Stuff like, "Loyalty is rare these days, and when people show you who they are, believe them." You already know what that means. She was throwing digital shade. The internet went wild with theories, saying the tension between her and Offset might be deeper than we thought. Then, out of nowhere, someone leaked a voice note allegedly from one of Offset's friends, saying Offset felt played because he believed Stefon was moving slick behind his back. Now, nobody knows if the clip is real, but it definitely added fuel to the fire. Fans started digging through old posts, trying to find any sign that Cardi and Stefon might have been hanging out a little too much during those Miami nights. Meanwhile, Stefon stayed quiet like nothing happened, just posting workout clips, football highlights, and random emojis. But the silence was loud. Everyone could feel that awkward energy, especially since he didn't even bother clearing his name. Some folks say that's a sign of guilt, while others think he's just staying out of the drama. And of course, Goat Alexis couldn't resist jumping back into the mix. She reposted a picture of Cardi in Miami with the caption, "The calm before the storm," like she knew something was about to blow up. Fans started tagging her nonstop, begging her to spill more tea, but she just kept playing coy, saying, "I'll let the receipts talk soon." So now everyone's on edge, waiting for that next move. Will Cardi clap back? Will Offset air something out? Or will Stefon finally break his silence? Whatever happens next, it's clear this love triangle, or whatever it is only getting more tangled by the day. A few days later, things took an even messier turn. Out of nowhere, a short clip started circulating online. Blurry, low quality, but wild enough to cause chaos. It showed what looked like Offset and another man getting heated outside a luxury hotel in Miami. People immediately started screaming that it was Stefon Diggs in the video. Even though the angle was terrible, folks swore it was him based on the outfit and the car parked nearby. The internet went crazy. Within hours, the video had thousands of reposts and reactions. Some fans were like, "That's definitely Stefon," while others argued, "Nah, that's not him, people just reaching." But either way, the timing couldn't have been worse. Cardi had just gone live earlier that day saying everything between her and Offset was cool and unbothered, yet now this clip pops up? It was chaos in the comments. And of course, Offset didn't help his case. He posted a cryptic tweet right after the video dropped that said, "Don't play with me, play with your position." People went nuts trying to decode it. Was he talking about Stefon? About Cardi? Or maybe someone else completely? Nobody knew for sure, but the shade was obvious. Meanwhile, Cardi was silent for a few hours, which, for her, said a lot. Then she posted a picture of herself in the studio with the caption, "Focused on what matters," like she was brushing the whole thing off. But fans could tell she was trying hard to keep her cool. Everyone in the comments kept tagging Stefon, asking him to clear it up, but as usual, he said nothing. To make it even spicier, GoatAlexis started reposting the video too, adding fire emojis and the caption, "Told y'all the truth was gonna come out." That just made everything explode even more. Right when people thought the drama might finally cool down, boom, things took another wild turn. A gossip page dropped screenshots that allegedly showed text messages between Offset and one of his close friends. The messages hinted that Offset was still furious about whatever happened in Miami. One line even said, "He know what he did, I ain't letting that slide." And fans instantly assumed he was talking about Stefon Diggs. The screenshots spread like wildfire. Every blog had them, and everyone was speculating about what Offset was really mad about. Some said it was jealousy, others thought it had to do with business or loyalty. But let's be real, most people believed it was about Cardi B, especially since the tone of those messages sounded personal. And while all that was blowing up, Cardi posted another cryptic message. People love to play the victim when they started the chaos. That one post had everyone whispering again. Some thought she was talking about Offset. Others said she might be shading GoatAlexis for keeping the drama alive. Either way, her words hit hard, and fans could tell she was getting tired of the constant mess. Then, just when it couldn't get messier, a Miami promoter claimed he saw Offset and Stefon in the same VIP section days before the club incident. He said they weren't talking, but that the energy between them was tense. That only fueled the rumor mill even more. People started connecting that sighting with the supposed fight video and those leaked texts. It all started to sound a little too connected. And of course, GoatAlexis popped up again saying, "See, Ivan said something was off that night," like she'd been waiting for this moment. Fans were all over her comments, begging her to drop the full story, but she just teased, "Not yet! Receipts loading!" Now everyone's just waiting for the next big reveal, because it's starting to look like this drama isn't random at all. It's been brewing behind the scenes for a while, and something major might be about to explode. Just when everyone thought they'd seen it all, another layer of drama popped up, and this one had people shook. Out of nowhere, an anonymous account dropped voice messages that sounded like Offset arguing with someone about respect and loyalty. The audio was grainy, but fans swear they heard him say, "I don't care who he is, he crossed the line." People instantly connected the dots, claiming the he was Stefon Diggs. Within hours, the clips went viral. Every gossip page reposted them, and comment sections were wild. Some fans thought the audio was fake, edited just to stir trouble, but others said it sounded way too real. The timing was suspicious too. Right after all those leaked texts, these voice messages hit the internet like a bomb. Cardi B tried to act unfazed, posting a selfie with the caption, "Unbothered energy only," but fans weren't buying it. They pointed out she'd been quiet for hours before posting, and her tone seemed a little too calm for someone unbothered. People started saying she and Offset might actually be living separately for a bit, since she hadn't posted any pictures or videos with him in days. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs was spotted in New York, smiling for paparazzi like he didn't have a care in the world. He even went live from the gym, saying, "I don't do internet talk." That line alone sent fans spiraling. Some saw it as a denial, others took it as shade. The tension between these two men felt thick, even without either of them naming names. And you already know GoatAlexis couldn't stay quiet. She jumped on Instagram with the caption, "They always deny it until the audio drops," and then laughed on her story like she'd just been proven right. Her followers went wild, spamming the comments with fire emojis and asking for part 2 of the receipts. By the next morning, the internet was on fire. Everyone was talking about those leaked audios, and it seemed like new drama was dropping every hour. Then, out of nowhere, a photo started circulating showing Cardi B sitting at a dinner table, with who looked like Stefon Diggs right across from her. The picture was supposedly taken the same weekend as the Miami trip. Fans lost it. Some people were like, "See, that's why Offset's mad," while others tried to argue it was an old picture from a past event. But the detail that had everyone convinced it was recent? Cardi's nails and outfit matched the ones she wore during her Miami birthday posts. That one detail set the internet off like fireworks. Cardi moved fast though. She hopped on X, Twitter, and said, "That pic is old, stop spreading lies." But folks weren't buying it. They started digging deeper, comparing the background of the photo to a Miami restaurant's decor, and it looked exactly the same. Fans were posting side-by-sides, tagging Cardi nonstop, and demanding the truth. Meanwhile, Offset was still silent online, but he did get spotted leaving a studio late at night, looking tense and avoiding questions. Paparazzi tried asking him, "Are you still cool with Stefon Diggs?" And he just shook his head, muttered something under his breath, and drove off fast. That one clip only fueled the drama more. Then to make things even more suspicious, Goat Alexis popped up again, claiming she had screenshots that proved the dinner was recent. She teased them on her story, saying, "This is the part y'all weren't supposed to see," and added the eyes emoji. Fans started flooding her comments, demanding she drop the receipts already. By the end of that week, things had reached a boiling point. Goat Alexis finally dropped the screenshots she'd been teasing, and they were wild. The messages appeared to show Cardi B texting someone saved as SD, with the convo full of inside jokes and flirty emojis. Fans went crazy. She didn't blur the time or date either, and it matched the same weekend as that Miami dinner. Within minutes, the screenshots were everywhere. People flooded the comments, saying things like, "Offset's gonna lose it," and "So this was never about a rumor, it's real." Cardi instantly started trending again, and her team was quick to call the screenshots fake, claiming they were heavily edited. But even with that statement, the damage was already done. Offset then posted a black screen on his story with just one word: betrayal. That single post said everything. He didn't tag anyone, didn't say a name, but everybody knew who and what he meant. Blogs exploded, fans started picking sides, and suddenly, Cardi went silent. No tweets, no lives, nothing. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs acted like nothing was happening at all. He posted a picture of himself at practice with the caption, "Focused energy only." That just made people talk even more. Fans were commenting things like, "Focused on who, though?" and "You too calm for someone in the middle of a storm." And of course, Goat Alexis couldn't resist rubbing it in. She went live laughing, saying, "See, I told y'all I had the proof. Don't ever doubt the GOAT." She even claimed she had more messages that she hadn't posted yet, leaving fans begging for part 2. Now, after all that chaos, the story finally hit its peak. Late last night, Cardi B broke her silence with a post that simply said, "I'm done explaining myself. Believe what you want." That line had fans spinning because it didn't sound like a full denial. It sounded like someone who's just over it. Offset, on the other hand, deleted all his recent posts and unfollowed a few more people, including one of Stefon's teammates. That move had everyone saying, "Yeah, it's personal now." Meanwhile, Stefon's camp dropped a short statement saying he had no involvement in personal disputes and was focused on football. Basically, a clean way of saying he's staying out of the drama. And of course, Goat Alexis ended the night with another sly comment. "Truth always comes to light, just give it time." She knows exactly how to keep the pot boiling. So at this point, the internet's still split. Some think Cardi's innocent, others think Offset's catching karma, and a few believe Stefon's name got dragged into something he never asked for. Either way, this saga has been wild. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates, and I'll see you in the next video.